Why we use a stone? Why not plastic? Why not paper? Ancient Indian sages carefully selected materials. Stone lasts for centuries. It survives heat, rain, storm, time, and that is why temples built over 1000 years ago still stand today. One of the most common questions: why do Hindus worship stones? Some even mock Hindus by saying, how can a stone hear your prayers? At first glance, it may seems like a valid question. But what if the question itself is based on a misunderstanding? What if Hindus are not actually worshipping stone, but something far deeper? Today, let's uncover one of the most misunderstood practices in Hinduism. By the end of this video, you may never look at a Hindu temple the same way again. Really, we are, as a Hindus, worshipping stone. Let's begin with a simple question. When you salute your country's flag, are you saluting a piece of cloth? Of course not. A cloth represents your nation, your history, your sacrifice, and your identity. Similarly, when a family kisses the photograph of a loved one who has passed away, did they believe the photograph is a paper? No. The photograph reminds them of somebody, someone they loved. The value lies not in the paper, but in what it represents. The same principle applies to Hindus' Murti worship. The stone itself is not a god, it becomes a sacred symbol through which devotees connect with the divine. God is everywhere. Students use maps to understand geography. Scientists use models to explain atoms. Companies use logos. National use flags. Every religion uses symbols. The cross, the Star of David, sacred books, holy places. Symbol helps humans connect with deeper meanings. Hinduism understands human psychology instead of denying it. It uses it wisely. The Sanskrit word murti simply means form. It is not just a statue carved by an artist before worship begins. A ceremony called Pran Pratishta is performed. This means establishing life energy through Vedic rituals, prayers, and mantras. The murti becomes a focus for worship. Think of electricity. A copper wire itself has no power, but once connected to electricity, it becomes useful. Similarly, the murti becomes a spiritual medium through this sacred consecration. The stone remains physically stone, but spiritually it serves as a focus for devotion. Why we use a stone? Why not plastic? Why not paper? Ancient Indian sages carefully selected materials. Stone lasts for centuries. It survives heat, rain, storm, time, and that is why temples built over 1000 years ago still stand today. Many scared stones are also chosen because of their natural qualities. For example, the Shivlingam from the Narmada river, the Saligram found in Nepal. These are considered naturally scared in Hindu traditions. Examples from Hindu scriptures. Throughout Hindu history, stone has symbolized divine protection. Lord Krishna lifted Govardhan hill to protect the people of Gokul from devastating rains. Hanuman carried the Sanjeevani mountain to save Lakshman's life. The Ramayana describes the construction of Ram Setu, where stones become part of the bridge that helped the army cross the ocean. Many ancient temples, including Kedarnath, have endured floods, earthquakes, and centuries of harsh weather, becoming symbol of faith and resilience. In those stories, stone is not worshipped because it is a stone. It becomes meaningful because of its association with the divine and skill. Modern neuroscience tells us something fantastic. The human brain focuses better when it has a visual object. Meditation becomes easier. Attention becomes stable. Emotions becomes deeper. This is exactly why Hindu temples are designed with scared geometry. Mantras, incense, bells, lamps, music, and the murti. Every element help concentrate the mind. The goal is inner transformation, not stone worship. The ultimate goal of Murti Puja. The highest Hindus philosophy teaches something surprising. The Murti is only the beginning. Eventually, the seeker realizes God exists everywhere. Inside the temple, outside the temple, inside every human being. Inside nature, inside the entire universe. The Murti trains the mind until the devotee can experience God without any external support. Someone says, you worship stones, a calm response could be, no, we don't do that. We worship the divine through a scared form, just as people honor flags, photographs, symbols, and holy books because of what they represent. Every civilization uses symbols. Hinduism simply devoted and developed one of the world's most sophisticated symbolic traditions. The next time you enter a Hindu temple, don't just see a stone, see thousands of years of philosophy, psychology, art, architecture, meditation, science of concentration, and deep devotion. Hindus do not believe that God is trapped inside the stone. They believe the infinite can be approached through a scared form. Because the human heart often begins its journey with something it can see, before realizing the divine that cannot be seen outside. That is the true meaning of Murti worship. This video helped you understand Hindu philosophy, psychology in a new way. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Do symbols help people connect with the divine? Let's have a respectful discussion and learn from one another. Om Shanti.